Hey guys, welcome back to Double D's RCs. Today we're going to do some Treal Beadlocks. We're going to mount some RC four-wheel drive mudslingers onto them. I've never used them before. I have used four-wheel drive or RC four-wheel drive beadlocks, the little 1-inch stamped steel ones. They were kind of a pain in the ass to put together. So I'm going to give Treal a shot and see how they go. I've never done it, so let's open up the package and see what's involved. Just got back taking the old 4x4 out for a bit of a rip, and got another truck over here on the bench for a little bit of something, I don't know what yet. Got a little bit of brushless action going on and a whole hot mess. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go with this thing yet. But anyway, back to the task at hand. Let's get these beadlocks and tires mounted up. Okay, so I'm just going to open the package and see what we have here. Hopefully these things get put together pretty easy. I don't know. Like I said, the RC four-wheel drive part thingies were kind of a bitch. I mean, you know, I got through it. It ain't no big deal, but it was a little frustrating at times. The little hubs were kind of hard to line up and get to work correctly. So you got 4 rims, and then we're gonna. Man, these scissors suck. I was cutting up some Velcro the other day, and apparently something gummed up the scissors a little bit. So I took the 4x4 out a minute ago out in the backyard track, but I was running that old Fiesta body because the Bronco body it's made by Proline. It's pretty sweet, you know, I like it, but I've already screwed it up pretty bad, and I really don't want to screw it up anymore. And I haven't had a chance to put the Gorilla Tape on there and do that whole thing. That's one hell of a lot of screws. Good times. I'm just going to go ahead and dump them out. And it's a lot of screws, man. Oh well. So these things look pretty cool. I went with green because that newest build that I'm doing is going to be a complete green sort of thing. So yeah, I don't know. Well, it looks pretty interesting. Looks like it's held on with 2 screws in here from the package, straight out of the box. Let's see what size it is. Okay, so it's 1.3 millimeter. Looks like the same size screws that are in that pile there. Now this should come apart. So you have an inner, an outer, and the ring. Well, let's go ahead and open the tires. I've used these. Oh yeah, here's your part numbers and stuff for the beadlocks. So, like I was about to say, I've used the RC four-wheel drive slingers. I have them on one of my other trucks. Here's the part number for that guy. The other truck that I have it on, I ended up trimming some of the lugs here. So I ended up cutting the small skinny one off with some nail clippers to try and get a little more traction. I may end up doing that with these two. We'll have to see how it goes. I also took out the foams on the other one. I'm thinking about maybe leaving the foams in on this one and seeing how it performs. I mean, it's not like I can't change it later on, but we'll have to see. So with the other tires, essentially, or the other rims and tires I should say, you just have to get this ring pushed in to the center there, and you have to get your foam positioned correctly so you don't have a whole bunch of odd shapes going on. So we're going to go ahead and work that around a little bit and get this ring to kind of sit good and get this foam to sit okay. And then we're going to do something or another. I think I got the rim in there with the foam pretty fairly even. Some people trim the foams on these. Like I said, I've taken them completely out on some. Other ones I've left them in. Made a little tire rack the other day out of some dowel pieces, so that was pretty fun. So now I think I'm just gonna shove this in there like that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the other edge. Now, the thing I don't know about, which we're learning here, is do all these holes just line up or what? So I'm going to spin this around a little bit, try and finagle it with a screwdriver or something until I get them where they line up. Sitting in the bead pretty decent. I'm just going to grab one of these screws here. I'm going to slowly start it. I don't think you're going to have to use any thread locker or anything on this. I'm just going to go one, not all the way in. I'm not even going to snug it up. I'm going to go ahead and just grab another screw. I'm doing this by hand. I don't know, you could probably just do it with a little power battery driver or whatnot. But I'm going to try it by hand. It may be a little more tedious, but I think it'll work. So that's two. I'm going to go back and look at everything and see if it's sitting the way I want it to sit before I get it finalized. So now what I'm going to do is just a basic kind of crisscross pattern. I'm not snugging these up yet, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and get them all in before I tighten them down. So I'm just going to do one on either side, back and forth. What I can tell you straight off the bat, this was a million times easier than those other ones from RC four-wheel drive. This was painless, man. Like super simple. Loved it. I mean, that was the smoothest beadlock I've put on yet. Okay, this was simple compared to what I have done, and what I have done is the other RC four-wheel drive. Let's see if I got one of those back here. Oh yeah, it's these guys right here. So these other style right here, I flipped the hubs on these things to give you more of a deep dish. God damn, man, these things were a pain in the fucking ass. I'm telling you. I don't know if it's just me or what, but they were a pain in the ass. This easy. So I hope you found this video informational. I hope you found it good. And if you've never seen a beadlock apart and installed, now you have. If you like what you see on this channel, please like and subscribe, and check out our other videos. And you can find us on Instagram too. And we'll be posting some next things are going to be the shocks. I'm going to put some of these. Kind of hard to see. Injora something or another, and we're gonna slap those things on there. Yeah, so anyway, have fun.